Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss a case study on how to speak confidently in English. Yes. So the first thing we all know it is essential. Speaking in English is very much essential for academic and professional growth. Right. Many learners they are struggling to speak due to fear and lack of vocabulary and also the grammar issues. Right. So in this case study it explores one learner's journey to overcome these challenges. Yes. So the first thing what we have to do, we have to understand the student's problem, right? Okay. And see, look at this here. I have taken first year college students from a rural background, right? The challenges, what are the challenges he faced? First of all, the first thing is facing a fear of public speaking, right? And he knows only the limited vocabulary, and the confidence, he has poor grammar confidence. Okay, so that's the reason he avoids speaking in class. Okay, and the next thing what we have to do, we have to do empathize part. Okay, in this empathize part you have to observe why the hesitation comes, why the anxiety. Okay, the first thing what we have to do, we have to conduct one-on-one discussion to understand these fears. Okay, and you have to identify the main cause, whether it's a stage fear or peer judgment, right? Because we all know if we do some mistakes people can laugh at us, and if I do some mistakes maybe he or she cannot mingle in that I speaking in English groups or something, right? So what we have to do, the first thing we have to create some self-awareness. Okay, and also the emotional expressions. Okay, they have to balance their emotions. Okay, because it's just a language, right? Anytime they can learn it, right? So the next thing what we have to do, we have to give them some techniques, okay, to develop their communication in English. Yes. So what are the specific targets? The one thing, speak in front of class confidently. We will encourage them to speak in class confidently. Okay, because they may get support from their friends, and maybe they use 10 new words a week, right? And we'll tell them to reduce filler words. See, filler words are common in everyone's speaking style, right? Because that's nothing wrong in that, because they just try to recollect the words what they are going to speak it, right? So we will tell them, okay, too much filler words, avoid, they can avoid too much filler words, right? And the next thing, so we have to give them some ideas. Okay, what are the ideas we can give? We can give them to regular English speaking practice. Okay, and peer group conversation circles. Yes, we will make them to sit in the circle, and we will ask them to speak confidently in English. Short words, otherwise short sentences. Okay, and vocabulary journals and usage tracking. Okay, vocabulary journals is, we will encourage them to speak read short stories, articles, right? Even in the newspaper, just headlines. So these things, whether we have to track them, whether they are doing daily practice or not. Okay, and sometimes if they read that article, or if they we will allow them to discuss the article with one of his friends, right? We will record them. Okay, we will record their speeches, and we will ask them to listen again and again, and they can understand what are the mistakes they're doing, and also how to improve their speaking skills, right? And self-introduction is the best thing, because it is their life and they know about themselves, and it is easy for them to do self-introduction. So recording self-introduction and give them to listen that video. Okay, they may understand where they are doing wrong and where they have to correct it, all those things, right? So we will make them to speak 1 minute speech, right? Just a minute speech, and extempore topics like talk about your friend, talk about your favorite food, talk about your favorite hero. Okay, so doing this, we can continuously tracking, and we will tell them any grammar corrections. They may correct it, right? And look at this. This is an action plan, right? Some weekly 12-week practice. Here what we observed, like weekly, week 1 to 2, we will give them some games or basic self introduction, and week 3 to 6 is a topic based group discussions, right? And week 7 to 10 it's mock interviews, storytelling, and week 11 to 12 we will make them to speak in class, and we will allow them to get a feedback from their friends. Okay, so these 12-week plan, definitely it will help them. Okay, and what are the outcomes they may get? Okay, the first thing, they may improve their fluency and also the vocabulary usage, and we will allow them to speak in events, right? So they may gain confidence through this, right? And positive peer and faculty feedback, we will encourage them to or motivate them to speak in class, get feedback from faculty, and get feedback from other class students. Through this way, definitely they can develop their spoken English, right? So here what are the lessons they have learned? Okay, so one is regular speaking practice boost their confidence, and supportive environment is very, very essential, right? If we have to encourage them continuously. Okay, we should not discourage them, right? Because mistakes are common in life. It's a learning mistakes. If we are doing any mistakes, we have to correct it. Okay, we should not get down or something. Okay, reflection and self corrections are powerful tools. Okay, if we know we are doing some mistakes, if we know we are not able to speak in English, see, we have to do self corrections. We have to self motivation is very, very important. These are the powerful tools. Okay, so speaking confidently in English is achievable with structured practice. Okay, if we do proper empathy, proper encouragement, and consistency are the keywords. I hope you understand the case study on how to speak confidently in English. Yes, so thank you everyone.